Coming up next is Wrestling News with stories on this year's Hall of Fame class for WrestleMania. Whatever happened to Jackson Andrews? We're going to tell you about that. Dustin Rhodes. We're going to have stories about a book he's writing about his miserable drug history between federations a couple of years back. We've also got stories from the Diva Files on Ashley Valance, on Melina, and then the wheels go off the cart on this show, and it totally goes to hell in a handbasket. So stick around. All that in 60 seconds.
It sure does.
It's the end of the Fantastic Four as we know them. Fantastic Four 583 is shipping this month, and supposedly it's going to be the death of one of the members of Fantastic Four. Because of that, Fantastic Four is our Hero of the Month here at Alternate Reality, which means all of my trade paperbacks and back issues are 25% off all month long. All my softcovers, all my hardcovers, all my essentials, all my masterworks, everything. 25% off all month long. So come on down to the store and celebrate the death of a member of the Fantastic Four by saving 25% off here at Alternate Reality.
Don't those guys ever quit? Time for Wrestling News with Bo and Comic Book Man.
What is your name?
Wrestling News, episode 69. To chew an iron pea.
Hey folks, Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. It's time for
WWE Wrestling News.
That's right, and we're coming to you from Alternate Reality, which is located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood. Alternate Reality, where all new comics are always 15% off every day for everyone. And Bo, what's our first story? Oh, wait a second.
Hi!
Sarah, what's our first story?
Hall of Fame this year?
Hall of Fame this year. We already knew that Shawn Michaels, he was the first person that has to be part of the Hall of Fame. He is the big name celebrity, big name for the Hall of Fame this year. Other names considered are Arn Anderson, Dean Malenko, Lex Luger, who's out of rehab but apparently doing much better. Ron Simmons, who is working sort of like off and on for the WWE. Medusa, because the WWE and her have made up. And the Honky Tonk Man, who was invited before but said no. Now, Vince McMahon would love to have Ted Turner inducted into the Hall of Fame, but he knows Turner won't do the show. And if Sting decides to not go back to TNA, then Sting will be part of the Hall of Fame as well, because the show takes place in Atlanta, and you like to have as many WCW people there as humanly possible. By the way, for Shawn Michaels showing up, in the audience for this show will be Sean Waltman, Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall, none of which work for the WWE, so it could be a nice fist fight when Sean goes up and takes
Kind
of interesting.
Return to sender?
Yeah. Tyson Kidd, he had a bodyguard named Jackson Andrews. He has not been hanging out with him for a while. I think last time we saw him, Mark Henry beat the crap out of him because he was sent back to WWE developmental because he wasn't ready. He was supposed to be part of NXT Season 4. They didn't pick him because he wasn't ready, but they thought it'd be a good idea to have him walking around Tyson Kidd, and then they realized he really isn't ready. So they sent him back down to developmental.
Cocaine?
Oh, cocaine.
Yes.
I happen to have some
You
right
asked
here.
them?
Show us the tape!
No!
You buying or selling?
No, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Keep rubbing your nose.
I don't know. Sorry.
In Dustin Rhodes' book, Crossroads Out of the Darkness, he revealed that while he was in TNA, he used cocaine a lot before his matches in 2005. He also says he was high on pills and booze most of the time. By 2008, he was taking about 40 pills a day, lots of painkillers. He hasn't taken a drink or anything remotely medicinal will make him better since 2008.
Medicinal?
He's clean.
Sarah.
He's clean.
Medicinal? Yeah.
Amount of
I think he's drunk right now.
Take a
Can't
drink.
say
incredible amount of
medicinal.
pain.
I did coke before the taping,
Every time.
but it was
I'll be
Coca-Cola.
drunk by the time it's over. I won't be able to walk.
It was Coca-Cola I took before.
Drinking game for you at home. Try it with him.
I can't find any jolt coke. So now what's next, Sarah?
It's gonna go be an actress.
Yes, Ashley Valance from NXT. She announced on her official website. Yes, she has an official website. News to me. That she decided to leave the WWE to pursue an acting career. She was an announcer and a dancer for the Memphis Grizzlies basketball team as well.
Well, that qualifies her.
She did some intro stuff. She did a little wrestling, and now she said, "I'm going to go to Hollywood
Do Shakespeare!
become an actress."
Try.
I think she's doing Taming of the Shrew first.
Of course.
That's going to be
What?
the first one. Taming of the
Hamlet!
She gonna be an actress on her back or standing up?
No, she's going to be standing up. She's also supposedly after that she's going to do Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf.
Oh.
Twitter
The
drama.
remake of Citizen Kane.
Twitter drama, yes.
Retitle for her movie, Who's Afraid of Virginia's Wolf?
Who's Afraid of Virginia's Woolf.
Oh my god.
That was the porn
Sit
version.
down.
That was the porn version. On her Twitter
Sound
account,
of one vagina clapping.
On her Twitter account a couple weeks ago,
Let's drink in that hair.
Melina mentioned that she and John Morrison broke up, and then a couple of days later she said we didn't break up, and then she also said she'd rather be a face with him or he will have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Then she revealed that all of this was not really true,
There's
and
a crowd
that
gathering
some
outside the dark.
evil person broke
hair
into
like
and
that.
hacked into her Twitter account.
Thank you.
Which isn't humanly possible.
Thank
You can't really
Yes,
hack into
actually.
someone's Twitter account.
You can.
Of all the Twitter
an
accounts to
asshole,
hack into, she
I
would
like
pick hers. But she says
got
she
both
and
of
John Morrison are still together, and it was all a mistake. And you should watch out and make sure no one hacks into
Will
your
you stop? Will
Twitter
you leave it?
account.
For God's sake.
So while I'm Twittering Sarah, we have nothing else left. So Sarah, what should we say to the boys?
You
I
know
think
the
your
guy-
hair would say
so you
on
know the guy got his pants.
www.alternatelreality.com.
Knock his pants off.
Oh, you know that part.
No, don't knock his pants off.
Knock his
Anyway,
pants off. Knock his pants off.
for longer versions of the stories we
Longer
just talked
version.
about, why don't we go to where, Sarah?
You just did that, but let her do it again.
Do it again.
I can
You
breathe.
can't breathe.
Can't breathe.
She can't breathe.
Yeah.
She's dying.
www.alternatelreality.com.
Heimlicher! Save her life! Joker! No,
Choker.
it's another story.
Knock her head off.
Where?
I'm gonna kill you. Stop talking.
Where?
www.alternatelreality.com.
You can't kill me yet.
Yes, boys and
I got it
girls.
all on tape.
Public education at work. So, that's it, boys and girls. See ya. Don't forget to write. And storm the cast.
Sponsored by Supercuts.
Just go in and ask for the bow.
Alternate Reality is located at 3149 West 111th Street. That's the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in Chicago, the beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood neighborhood. You can always reach us at 773-881-HERO or at the store's website, www.myalternatereality.com.
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.